Howdy folks. I'm going to talk about one of the greatest things that mankind ever invented. When they made fire, they made barbecue. That's right, in Texas. But also wheels. Wheels are important. Wheels save our back. Wheels save everything. And yeah, Vevor sells at different levels, including industrial equipment. So today we're going to take a look at Vevor casters. Oh yeah. One of the things I pointed out in the past, Vevor sells at consumer level, commercial level, and industrial. They have, you know, a whole lot of everything. They're in a lot of countries all around the world, and they have warehouses. They're starting to sort of edge into the U.S. market, which, you know, is interesting, but we'll get back to that at another time in the future. Yeah, right now, we'll take a look at their casters. Look at these things, man. These are nice. Each one of these is rated at 285 pounds, so a set of these is going to carry a 1,000-pound workbench, or at least 1,000 pounds worth on your workbench. So that's a pretty good little deal right there. But also they're a nice 4-inch size wheel with, of course, an easy toe lock. And when you get a kit of these, you get 2 of the locks, and I guess we'll call them 2 of the, I call them floaters, where they just, you know, free wheel. And that makes a nice set for any workbench. And in this case, I've got a Craftsman that could use some wheels, so I guess we'll put these on there today. But I've got 5 boxes, I think, of these things. So yeah, if you remember the Craftsman workbench I brought home a few weeks ago, this is the only bench I probably have that doesn't have wheels on it. So we're going to put wheels on it. Just kind of a light duty situation, so I'm not going to get too crazy or involved. I'm actually going to use some deck screws with some heavy washers to just screw the wheels on. But we're going to put the 2 locking wheels on the front, because that's where you access those locks, and the floating wheels will be on the back, and that way this cabinet can be just rolled around. But let's put them on, let's see how it works. I think the quality of these things looks great, and I checked with Harbor Freight and a few other big box stores. These things look like they're like better than half price and twice as much value. There we go. And in a minute we'll stand her up on our wheels. Well, now all I gotta do is just stand it up. Yep. There we go. There we go. And we now have a roll around cabinet. Good. And I like the higher bench height, so yeah, in fact, it's, wow, they work well. Let's take her in and put her away. Cool. Yeah, we're back in the shop. Okay, I've got lots of these things. Yep. In fact, I was looking at the flange on here, and they have 4 nice slotted holes, which you could use. Technically, you could use carriage bolts or something like that to bolt into something. I think you've got enough metal here. You could even weld these things onto a metal cart, because from the industrial application, any kind of heavy cart, even a welding cart or a welder, you could stick these on and you'd have some nice wheels. They're almost like the, you know, shopping cart size you see at the grocery stores, but this has a really nice finish to it that is very durable, so they tell me. So yeah, you know, terrific. Also, there's ball bearings up in here. So that makes it, you know, that means they'll just float really nicely along, you know. So great item. Price-wise, they look like they're around, if you get a set of 20, like what I have here, these break down to about $5 a piece, and believe me, that is a way better price than what I've been seeing at the big box stores. Last time I went over to get a set of caster wheels for one of the benches here, I saw the price and I was like, man, that's expensive. But I thought, well, you know, we'll pick the 4 up and we'll be okay. Then I suddenly realized, wait a minute, that price was for each. And I was like, oh, it's like $80 or something for 4 wheels. And I was like, oh man, I says no. And I like the size, especially if you're like me. I like my workbenches up kind of high a little bit. I don't like them too low. And something like this underneath the workbench really does make a big difference to bring the bench up to height. And then you can lock it in place. move it if you need to, whatever. So each of these comes in a nice separate package, bubble packed from Vevor. And in fact, I will provide a link in the description below where you can find these guys, and they come from Amazon. So, you know, you have a lot of issues there with, you can send these things back if you don't like them or whatever, but you can get them shipped to you from Amazon. It means you'll have them in, what, a few days, whatever, generally. Amazon's pretty quick about, you know, getting this stuff to you. And we have, let's see, these are kind of heavy. Let's see what, I'm not sure how we could do this. I'm thinking priority post. Yeah, that would have to be priority post probably, but I think what we should do is at least give one set of these away next Thursday to a viewer, huh? Yeah, you know, like, why not? I have five sets of these. And as many times as I wanted to put wheels on something, I could have used all 5 sets at one time. Don't really need 5 sets right now. Probably will like next week or something, but right now, let's do this. So let's do a giveaway, yeah. If you want to get in on a contest to win a set of these beautiful wheels from Vevor, email me at ctrewards@gmx.com. In the subject line, we're going to call it wheels. Yeah, 1 entry per household. Please keep the funding down to around 14 or we will delete you. You won't even get into the, you know, into the tickets in the hat or coffee jar that we've been using. And just on the body of the letter, just your name and address, that's all. So on your subject line, just wheels, and in the body of the address, the body of the email, just your name and address like you're doing a postal return or something like that. Try to include your zip code and stuff, because that's another thing that's been, you know, some people don't include the zip code, some people don't include the town or the state. Yeah, so enter that, and next Thursday we'll draw a ticket and we'll send out a sampler kit of these 4, just like you saw me put on that workbench today, and we'll send out 4 of those wheels to you, a full kit in one of these boxes. We'll get in a priority box or something with UPS, because that way, you know, the weight won't be too much of a problem. Because I'll tell you right now, one of these, they're heavy, but they're really nice. They're a really nice set, and we'll do that for next Thursday. That's going to be great. In the meantime, while we were filming, of course, the Amazon truck pulled up and some other trucks, and sure enough, they we've got a new tool next Monday from yeah, Vevor. Yeah, we'll get into that next week. So, meantime, we wanted to talk about wheels on Thursday. Thursday is kind of a slow one. We never get a lot of viewers, and yet Thursday is when we do the draw. Thursday is when we usually try to set up for things for a draw for next week. And if you've looked at my traffic and my views, it is the slowest day that we seem to have over and over again since last year. Gave away thousands of dollars worth of tools last year, mostly laser engravers and whatever, CNC machine, all kinds of cool stuff, and yet, you know, Thursday's still a dead loser. So we're going to keep trying, because I'm, you know, I'm hard-headed, I guess. I don't know. I should give this up, but I like the idea of giving away reviewed stuff to the viewers and give everybody a chance to, you know, get something off the channel. So next Thursday, please get your friends to put their names in too, if you can. I don't know, or at least watch the darn show, you know. Please like and, you know, all the usual. Yeah. In the meantime, I think we're going to call this one a done deal. Yeah, this is a shorty today, but there'll be a link provided in the description below. And take a look at that set, especially if you have a workshop like mine where you could use more than a few casters. Or if you're a purchasing agent and you have an industrial shop or even a commercial unit and you're thinking about putting something on casters, yeah, 5 boxes of these and you can put, you know, you'll be able to roll that shop around, you know. Yeah. And in the meantime, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you for watching Coffee and Tools. Please like, share, subscribe. Ring the notice bell so you don't miss crazy giveaways like this. And I'm out of here. Over and out.